Yes. So how are we all doing right now?
I'm pretty good.
En bueno.
I'm okay.
My
I'm just
dogs are.
checking if what I did fixed my computer.
Nice.
I'm not
My dogs
actually
are still
trying
popping
to
off,
the
but
game like crash the moment it touches things because that's what it kept doing.
Ugh. Do you think you'll stay on your phone for this?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on my phone. My computer's being dumb right now.
Yeah. So it goes,
Yeah.
Yes, and I hope you're feeling better after last time, Aki.
Oh, definitely.
Maybe guys don't mind this one being a bit more theatre of the mind. I don't have a map for the city right now.
That's okay.
That's all good.
E.
that's fine by me.
Gucci.
So, does everyone have water and food?
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
Yes.
That is good. The fuck? There is noise outside my window. Just a bunch of kids out on the bikes. No big deal.
Okay. I'm gonna quit the game now. My computer isn't dying anymore.
Yeah. I mean, you're already in the roll 20 though, aren't you?
Yeah, I have it over on my other screen.
Ah.
It's just earlier my mouse was just like not working at all, and it was being really dumb even when I closed the game. So now I'm checking if the game is causing it to do that again because I don't want it to do that. So,
Eh.
and it seems to be working now, so I'm just gonna quit the game.
Sending a quick message to you, Popo.
Alright.
Why not?
VG has become rock. Let me.
And Benjamin.
But
I
as he
can't
becomes
believe
stone,
become your mortal enemy.
Yes.
Become the
We are
him.
Benjamin. We are Legion.
We are Benja Legion.
Join us, Popo.
I don't give in to peer pressure.
What if I ask
One
really
of us.
nicely?
And what if the
One of
pressure
us.
is the crushing pressure of a stone on your face?
Gooble gobble, gooble gobble.
Gobble gobble, gobble gobble.
Only
You-
because
you
restoration.
I was gonna say you may be immune to peer pressure, but you're not immune to love.
You're not immune to blunt force pressure. Like last session where you got crushed by a rock.
Rock.
Yes,
This is the adventure of 6 rocks.
yes, everyone out of
Timberland.
everyone out of your rocks and expose your weird fleshy guts like the creatures did. Once you have all done that, we can begin the session proper.
Rock.
That means you, Kenji. I see you.
No, he is rock.
Let them be rock.
Rock and roll.
Rock and stone.
So, I shall lead us in then. Right. Just to double check, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ready for a bit.
Okay. So then, last time on on Mischief Makers, the goblins began their trek through the region of Freehaven in order to make their way to Albavon. They stuck to the beaten path to avoid an onslaught of monsters, but despite their safe treks, this place appears to still be quite dangerous. As while I got sloshed on some wassail drinks, they were ambushed by strange squirmy rock monsters full of squiggly squirm. They hit very hard, but the party prevailed, managing to defeat them quite soundly. Taking some rest for the evening, once looking under every rock to find the goats, the rather perturbed Knack decided he hates rocks now. They're mean. And Kroshma had a bit of a discussion with the companion knights about the natures of magic and magic items, to which it seems that they didn't have any solid answers. More opinions than anything. But indeed, the party draws closer and closer to the kingdom of Albavon, and after waking up that morning and spending a good chunk of the day walking on, they arrive at the grand gate of the kingdom of Albavon.
Meanwhile, Belle is getting better riding her magical dragon and magical everything.
Indeed, she managed to sleep off the cold that she's gotten and is feeling much better now.
Yeah.
They had magical Tylenol.
Let's take ibuprofen together.
Capital idea.
Something that you guys can notice is that Mr. One Eye seems kind of mesmerized by the scale of the city.
It is an enormous, opulent city wrought from stone and iron, built into the side of a mountain, with large walls spanning its surrounding.
Yeah, but where are the trees?
This must be the domain of the rock.
I mean, it's
Nothing
kind of
should be
nice not
trusted.
having to accidentally burn down a tree.
You probably see like the occasional tree or bit of brush on the rocks, but here it is high wall. Higher than any tree you've ever seen.
I don't think walls usually grow that high. I've never seen a rock taller than a tree. Is a mountain one rock? I confuse myself.
No, you can throw a rock. The mountain is big.
Mountain's ground, but high.
Well, if the tree is on a mountain, is the tree taller than the ground?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad we cleared that up.
Questions for the ages.
We've got
This
very
has been
philosophical little goblins.
Indeed, they're traveling the world. What,
Pondered.
it's a time to be insightful.
Meanwhile, Belle's like, where are all the animals?
I'm sure the people here are individuals of good taste who have good pets.
But what?
Good pets.
Good
You'll find
pets.
animals in town.
Okay.
Yes.
You just wait.
You know, when they said that, that a town was like a place where a bunch of people lived, I didn't think it'd be this much bigger than the swamp.
Well, everything's been bigger than the swamp because the people out here are bigger than us.
That's a good point.
Big
think
people
they
in
have
big places.
I don't think any of the armored friends could fit in the buildings at home.
To be fair, I think the swamp is bigger than this place in the entirety. It just looks bigger.
Oh, I don't know how big the swamp is because we only walked to the edge that one time.
I
It's
would
an
probably
island.
know how big the swamp is, right?
Pardon?
Would I know how big the swamp is?
Maybe. That would require me to know how big the swamp is. This place looks bigger than it, though.
Well, taller.
It's really tall.
Yeah, but like bigger in each dimension.
What's a dimension?
Why would people need that much space?
Yes, they're bigger.
Because,
Maybe they're really big.
Sorry, Papa, you keep getting interrupted.
it's fine. They're just gonna say like, maybe there's a lot more people. He shrugs.
Belle just doesn't understand cities at all.
That would be the long and short of it, my good friend. Yes.
Maybe there's a really big person inside it.
Boy, now you're so smart.
Pardon me, my friend. He gestures to you, Giggles. That sort of headwear might get you some funny looks around here. You should probably put it away if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, okay.
I apologize, but
Giggles will just kind of take it off and just like kind of be holding it awkwardly, like, I don't know where to put this.
Crushma will take.
Kashma will what?
She'll take it and like put it on the end of her tail and wear it as like a tail topper.
Cover the hammer.
that might do. We shall see. Other places in Freehaven might be more accepting of wizards, but none less so than Albavon itself, I'm afraid.
Well, none of us.
Magic.
Well,
I'm
none of
not a wizard.
none of us are lizards.
I said nature magic.
Is that wizard magic?
Ding's a lizard.
I'll leave.
Hey,
No,
it-
Thing's a magical creature. There's a difference.
Be that as it may, those of magical persuasion of the arcane variety tend to get more funny looks within the city walls.
I've never been
No,
to.
I'm used to those. I'll be fine.
If you're so sure.
And if anyone actually messes with us, we'll just beat them up, right?
Perhaps not doing that.
Over eyes.
I mean, it worked for us so far. That's why you're our friends, right? You wanted something beat up, we beat it.
But we didn't beat them up.
Yes, that is the principle we should go with.
Okay,
Yes.
then.
Maybe
what do we
don't
do?
assault innocent people.
Okay,
Then
so
what
if
do
we
we
beat
do
someone
if they
else,
try
the
to
spectators become our.
Pardon?
Then what do we do if they try to beat us up?
That's a highly contextual. listen, mate. One of the other knights comes up. Sometimes, if you start a fight in public, it gets more people mad at you, and then they're called a guard. You don't want to piss off the guard.
I don't need to be guarded. I'm strong on my own.
No, the public guard.
I don't
see,
think.
they guard the public.
But that's why
That's
I wear pants.
You have to understand a lot of concepts that you guys have that we don't really have.
Yeah.
We're learning.
What's the
Yeah.
concept?
Ah.
Okay, now you're pushing it.
No, no,
I feel like now you're just I feel like now you're just messing with them.
Look, mate, just behave yourselves, alright?
We'll do our best.
Just don't go starting trouble, though. There are some people who, some people might give you funny looks. Some people might give you a bit more than funny looks. So just fuck them. As
Well, if I give them a funny look back, does a face.
I mean, that's about as far as it ought to go, alright? Some people might push it, but you know, they're dickheads.
People engage in funny face-offs here. Got it.
Okay, but what do you do
That's-
if they start the fight?
Well, then the guard ought to get them. Defend yourselves if need be, if anyone starts any shit, but you know, just don't start shit. Does that make sense? That makes sense, right? Yeah, that makes sense.
She says in Goblin. Okay, so if we don't like someone, make them start the shit.
Shit in your pants.
Just like, this is out of character, but Crush cracking her knuckles. Okay, motherfucker, I'm gonna shit your pants.
Right, well, whatever the case, all of you be on your best behaviour. Let's see if we can get you all through customs, alright? Now just follow us. And they lead you up to... There are multiple gates. And they lead you up to one such gate. And there is a fancily dressed looking tall person in a sort of hole in the wall, which none of you would know is a booth.
No one get to the wizard. We not know how.
How'd you get in there?
There's a door in the back. Yes, hello. Might you be wanting to enter the city?
Yes.
I think, you still want to go in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then we do.
Very well. I assume that these good knights are accompanying you?
We helped them punch something real good, and now they're our friends.
Hmm.
And then the
That's
Crushma,
so-
like, leans in and, like, covers her mouth, but whispers too loudly, I say how, but really we did all the work.
We
Right.
defeated a big shiny thing that was angry at my my good boy here.
Shiny. A shiny thing. What do you... One of the knights leans in, does sort of like whisper, and the clerk's eyes go wide.
What the fuck?
I see. Well, you'll still need the proper credentials, but thankfully you are with some knights who are willing to escort you inside. So you are welcome within the city of Aldebaran. But first, we're
Okay, so if we see things outside the city, we can beat them up to get in, but when we're in the city, no fighting.
What?
I'm trying to make sense of the rules here.
I think the general gist of is when we're in the city, as little fighting as possible.
Yeah, but we got in because we fought something.
Because we weren't in the city.
If training is what you seek, there is a barracks around the eastern side. But before you go, you're going to need to run a scan on you all.
Ooh, I like that.
And this clerk pulls out a sort of thing. It's a stick with a cube on the end. And I'm going to wave this at you to see if you have any magic.
Well,
Now who's first?
Giggles is gonna hide behind one eye.
Krashma is gonna hide behind Giggles.
He cocks an eyebrow at this display.
Bell will walk up.
He gives you a scan, and the cube is moderately glows green. A moderate amount of nature magic. I see. Step to one side. Next, please.
He just ignored.
Get me with the magic box.
You see that, oh, go ahead.
I didn't catch what Max said. What?
Get me with the magic box stick.
Okay, well, it's less like he's touching you. He's more just like scanning it over you, like.
Knack like the color he wants to see it.
He
wants to see what it does to him.
He hovers it over you, and it does have a faint blue glow, but it gets a bit stronger when he scans it around wherever you're holding Lugi. A bit of arcane. Very well. To one side, please. Next.
Yeah.
One eye kind of just like looks at it and goes, "It'll be okay," and kind of pats her in the head. As One eye steps forward.
He scans you with the cube, which by default is sort of like a sort of blackish color, and he scans it over you. It does not light up at all. A non-magical fellow. Very well. Next.
Giggles will timidly approach.
He scans you up and down, and the cube goes bright blue. Potent arcane magic, I see. All right.
It just happened. I don't know why I am.
Very well. I hear it all the time. Next.
Well, I guess it's to my left.
It's not mine, officer, I swear.
Right. He scans you up and down with the cube, and you're probably expecting it to turn some funny color. It remains dim. Entirely non-magical. All right.
What?
So like,
Krashma is just sort of standing there, stunned. Can you do it again?
if you insist. He waves this sort of cube stick up and down on you. It is entirely unilluminated, not a speck of light. Indeed, no magic detected.
That...
It seems that some of you are going to need licenses with which to use... Well, one of you, it seems, is going to need licenses for magic use. That would be you, madam. And he points to you, Belle.
Why?
Huh?
Magic is strictly prohibited within the use of the city walls. At least arcane.
We know that. Why just Bell?
Well, because you two have arcane magic, and you two have none. Arcane magic is entirely illegal within the city walls.
Knack puts a hand on Press my shoulder. It's okay, you have secret magic. They don't know about it.
But, huh? What?
Giggles is gonna go up like, you remember, he said arcane magic. You have wish magic.
They don't. Wish magic is secret. They don't register for it. You have the most powerful magic of all. It's stealth magic.
No, but like as much as Karashma would like to buy into that logic, but Bell had green.
Bell animal plant magic.
That is right. Do you need a minute,
You
miss?
wish
I apologize.
Karashma is just very confused.
Oh. Yes. But anyway, arcane magic is illegal within the city walls, but one can acquire a license for natural or holy magics used by druids or clerics of the sort.
Why would I need one though?
There is a no magic policy within the city walls. It's the law.
It's a log.
The law.
Are those like rules?
Yes.
Ah.
They're rules that if you break them, you will get punished with jail.
I don't know what jail is, but that doesn't sound fun.
One of the knights approaches you and like whispers, "You get put in an empty house behind bars. It's not very nice." For a long
Oh, that
time."
sounds very boring.
Yeah.
What do I do for this license thing?
Well, you just sign on this waiver, and he hands you a parchment with a bunch of words on it that you can't read, and there's a line at the bottom, and it says, sorry, he says, just read this and sign here, and he points to the dotted line at the bottom.
Let me see that.
She just like looks it over, turns it upside down.
Yeah, you show it to Knack.
Yeah.
Knack pulls out a little like monocle from his sack of stolen stuff.
Knack, you have never seen words this small before.
Hell yeah. And then he pulls out a second monocle and like uses them like a lens.
You look at them through two monocles, and it just gets blurrier because that's not how monocles work.
This magnifying glass is broken, and then he tosses them.
Yeah, you can make some sort of you can make some sort of intelligence check. The check's gonna be real high though.
All right. Let's see if Knack's capable of brain blasts. Intelligence or like history?
Intelligence, it's reading.
This is a reading comprehension check.
It's reading legalese. Oh shit!
I do big funk.
You do recognize some words. There's a lot of words you've never seen before. But there are some words like, if use magic, go jail, those sorts of words. You basically get the gist of like, if you use magic without a license, you'll be either sent to jail or thrown out of the city.
He shuffles a single piece of paper. Looks legit.
And it's basically like agreeing to these terms.
So, what counts as magic for me?
One of the other knights shows up, probably that thing you did with all the arrows.
Yeah, that. I mean, like, she just, like, hugs Ding.
Ah, yes, that's right. Also, you'll probably need an animal permit for that.
Ding.
This thing was the target of the big gold thing we punched.
What did you say?
She explains that the big gold thing was going on.
Yeah.
I will make a roll for the guy to see if he recognizes what this is.
Did you guys can hear me? You can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, it felt like no one
Really?
really responded.
There was a response. It was
Yeah,
a
he sort of like his eyes go wide again, realizing what Ding is. I see you are quite. He seems to be experiencing some sort of paradox of like these things fought a Gildian and have a dragon with them, but they don't know how to read or what kinds of magic there are. He's having a brain paradox. Whatever the case, you will need a permit for your pet.
I mean, Belle considers them their child, but...
Let me get the proper paperwork. And he scrambles through
just
some
like
paper.
winks at him when he says pets.
Oh shoot, do we need permits for pets too?
Yes, that's right.
Oh gosh, I probably should have brought this up then. Pulls out Benjamin, just a rock.
Oh. He seems a lot more. His prim and proper appearance from before. He seems a bit more frazzled now, but that sort of he settles a little upon seeing the innocent little rock.
The one googly eye slumps.
Actually, it doesn't have googly eyes. I just chose one with googly eyes. It's literally just like a gray rock, and Giggles is just like, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you about my pet.
Giggles drew eyes on it with soot.
Actually, I like that.
I like the idea that she drew a soot face on it and then put googly eyes on it.
Yeah, Giggles is like holding up my guilty, like, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you about it.
It's quite alright, miss. Here. If you both wouldn't mind signing on these waivers, and he gives you guys similar things, similar pieces of paper to the one he gave Belle, which she never signed, by the way.
She's just confused on what this is. Like, what do you mean by signing? Just like, she's just like brave. She's like seeds coming out of her ears.
Just write your name on this line, please.
Okay. Because of... Did we establish whether she knows Draconic or not?
I don't know. It's a weird thing here.
Because the
Would you know how to write your name in the first place is a better question.
I don't think they really write their names.
Yeah, whether you know Draconic or not, we know that you can neither read nor write it.
True.
Oh, so just
She
write
just,
our names.
like,
I can do
wait.
that.
She just like squiggles something. Will that work?
It certainly will.
Okay.
I want.
Second.
I take it you signed both of them.
Yeah, she's embarrassed because she doesn't know what this is.
Yeah. And Giggles?
What is with all these laws?
I'm currently writing out Giggle's signature or name right now. Give me a second. This is how Giggle signs their name.
Let's see.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I wonder if I should add little ears to it.
That's
Oh,
incredible.
you definitely.
Actually, no, I'm adding ears to this.
Nice.
Oh, no one would be funny. if they give Ding something to sign, he just signs it in perfect Draconic without anyone even knowing that.
Not least of all herself.
Yeah.
He's completely
This is
literate.
this is Giggle's signature though.
Fucking
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Okay. When they're done, Krushma is gonna like go up to the booth.
Yes?
Listen, I know what you said, but understand what I'm saying here. She like lifts herself sort of up. She like, I don't know how big of a counter that he gets, but she like does like a chin up on it so that she's like looking directly at him.
Yeah.
I need one of those magic wavy.
What kind of magic do you think that you're capable of casting?
All of it?
Hmm.
I
Magic
am the most
magic.
magical being that ever lived.
You couldn't roll intimidation or persuasion of your choice.
I rolled desperation.
I need it.
Yeah, one of those. Madam, I'm afraid the scanner was quite clear. He seems perturbed by this.
Out of character, I thought she was a wild magic barbarian this whole time.
She is.
No.
Nope.
She's something special. Something else.
I am something else. In case anyone missed it for any reason, mechanically, Krushma cannot actually do magic.
No, I know. I don't.
Yeah.
Let her live her dream.
Is there like a blank piece of paper that is within arm's reach of Krushma?
Yeah, there should be.
Okay, she's gonna grab the quill or pen or whatever it is
There's another quill.
everyone else used to sign. And she's gonna scribble something on it.
What's she scribbling?
Just in case. Just in case.
Yeah.
If you need this, just in case.
Big muscle.
Excellent. I see. I shall keep that in mind. Thank you, miss.
Yeah.
Yes, you're all now welcome to enter the city. You take care now during your stay.
But Mr. Sir,
Yes?
do I have to not wear my hat?
Pointing to the hat that's on Krushma's tail.
Are you talking to the clerk or the other knights?
The clerk.
You're welcome to wear it, but some people might just... Some people might not like that.
You hear a thunk as you see Old One Eye putting his helmet on your head.
Oh,
Thank you.
Pats
I don't
the
think
helmet.
I've ever seen One Eye without his.
yeah, what's that look like?
So Old One Eye without his helmet, he has a lot of wrinkles in his face. He looks quite like an old goblin. He has pretty short hair, and you see that his right eye, the eye left, is blue. Additionally, he has a multitude of scars around his face, and you see that he has quite a nasty scar where his left eye would be.
What shape is
he?
it?
Face reveal already.
What shape
Is
is
he like
he?
something? It seems like something bit into his face.
Ooh.
Gnarly.
Yes, you are now welcome to enter the city.
I guess we all head in then.
Indeed, as you head in, you see all sorts of people walking around, most all of them being quite a bit taller than you all. And you see various sort of big squares. They seem to be buildings. They've got windows and doors and roofs. They must be buildings. They're so big. And they're so square and made of stone. Lots of little rectangle stones.
I don't like this place. I feel insignificant.
You didn't already?
I'm the
Where
biggest
did
feel
they-
very.
Where did they find so many stones of the same shape?
Probably did the thing that One Eye does with the metal.
Oh.
I don't know.
That makes sense.
I'm pretty good at hitting rock. I've never gotten them to break like that.
Maybe if you break them gentle?
That's not within my.
How do you break a rock gentle?
Maybe if you
I
break
don't know.
him with more precise.
That's not within my skill set.
Well, I mean, we could ask, but we're here for the armor.
So.
Do we still have the knights following us?
Oh yeah.
They're like a
Giggle's just
big.
gonna turn to one of them and be like, okay, so where's the armor?
The central plaza does have some. That's where the blacksmiths tend to. They tend to gather around there to sell their wares for the day.
Bell
Bills,
is
goods, and services.
What else is there? I'll roll him a survival check to see if he can recall the layout of the city. You know your way around this place, don't you, lad? Yes, there's a central plaza. You'll find all sorts of blacksmiths there. Nearby there is the Zephyrmen. It's the Zephyrmen branch.
Zipper.
Well, we were looking for a
Superman.
We
Yeah.
met one while we were traveling, and he said he was going somewhere.
Zephyrmen are always going somewhere. It's their job.
That's what he said.
Yes, west of the plaza, you should find the church. They predominantly worship Maripo over there. North of the church, there should be the training barracks. Across from the city, all the way over there, is the Round Table Arena, where all sorts of games and battles are held. Competitions, you see.
Do they have Yu-Gi-Oh?
What?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
That was out of game.
It was a
Fair
game
enough.
it was a game that Dink showed us. I mean, wait, is your name?
Ding
Nah.
show.
No,
That's
no, we're keeping that.
Dingy Yu-Gi-Oh! Master.
He coughs up a Karibo card.
Yeah, master.
I meant to say Mac, but
Yeah. Dean coughs up a Karibo
No,
card,
Ding showed it.
followed by a Sangan card. Yes. And over there, and he points to a large place, an ornately shaped big rock building with two long buildings on the sides of it with points on the top. That is the royal palace.
Why is it so big?
It's where all,
What's royal?
it's the king and his family, and all the nobles that are friends with him. They all live up in there.
Oh, this place has novels too.
Nob, the other two snicker at that. Nobles. Shush. Indeed, it does. They govern the city.
We used to have novels. We beat them up.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
I mean, to be fair, he was being really rude, and like he would just take all the shiny stuff for himself, and he wouldn't share it. So we beat him up and left.
No. Not only that, he would throw people to eat crocodiles. We eaten my crocodiles.
That he kept throwing people.
Yeah, I was
the knight's like, oh, at that.
Like saving everyone from the crocodiles because the crocodiles like me.
One of the knights.
Wait, I didn't know about that part. When did that happen?
Huh? Oh.
We met up with you guys later that.
And I just befriended them. It was fun.
Well, I met up with you guys later that day. I didn't know that people got hurt.
Oh no, but like he had been doing that for a bit. He'd get mad
Oh,
at someone
I'm
and be
used
like,
to
"Oh, go to crocodiles, you get eaten." Grum grum grum. I think most people just ignored it, but like he got real mean about it.
One of the knights is like, that sounds like a noble to me.
Then why don't you just beat the nobles up if they're like that?
That's what we did. We're doing pretty well so far.
Well, if that ever does happen, then something will happen. But the nobles here seem pleasant enough.
Hmm.
They typically keep to the palace.
So they're lazy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no.
It's a noble virtue to be able to be lazy. It's a hard thing to attain.
Oh,
Very difficult.
Jeremy's trying his best.
Try not to laugh.
Whatever the case may be, we probably can't accompany you the entire time, as we have a report to return over at the barracks. The barracks are where the city guard tend to congregate, so it's best to file our report there. We could accompany you until we get around there, but we'll have to break off at some point.
Okie dokie.
So where to then?
Armor.
We shall lead the way. To the plaza then.
Old One Eye just nods his head.
So you guys make your way through the city, weaving past all sorts of people who seem rather nicely dressed. Some people are like really, really nicely dressed. Like crazy colors. One person you see has a very well-groomed moustache, a big poofy hat with a feather coming out, and poofy shoulders the same way, and poofy leg things that stop at his knees, and he has like skin-tight socks into like fancy black shoes with shiny buckles on the bottoms. And he's just minding his business, and he just walks on by.
Can I see if I can steal the feather?
Make me a sleight of hand check
is
to
very-
pickpocket.
You think that counts as causing trouble?
Especially if I get caught.
No, it doesn't. Is this how humans made?
What?
No,
Oh no, I get it. That took me longer than it should have to get.
well, he thinks about that for a second. In a way, Albion is quite known for its high fashion.
That's a high feather. I want it.
The
So
guy,
you're telling me that these people just wear this for no reason?
they wear it to look good and impress others.
They wear it because they
And it's
like to wear it.
And it's also to show off how much money they have.
Their shoes are very lightly armored. Any blade could sneak past that buckling.
Oh, trust me, that's not why they wear it. People who can afford that kind of clothing think they're untouchable. Speaking of untouchable, this
Speaking of untouchable,
this well-dressed toff doesn't notice you at all, Knack.
I like to imagine, like, I climb down from, like, a hanging, like, shop sign or whatnot and just wait for him to walk under it and snag the feather.
And
If no one
snag it
notices.
you do. Add big poofy feather to your inventory.
No, because I'm putting it behind my ear.
Fair
I'm
enough.
wearing the big feather.
Yes, Yankee
Matt
Doodle
has
in
the
the
big
town.
feather now.
We fucking. You come back with the
Matt's
feather.
wearing
The
that.
night. Jeremy's just
Matt's
like
wearing a feather that's almost as tall as him.
the night. Jeremy's just like, oh, he can't believe that you already stole. While the other two are
I
just
am
like,
the novel now.
like they're stifling laughter.
Be careful with that. We might have to beat you up next.
Pardon?
It's okay. I'm the novel now. I'm untouchable.
I don't know, we beat up the last novel pretty well.
Silence,
Good
you
grief.
small person.
I'm taller than you.
You're the shortest one among us.
Not anymore. Points to the feather. That's double.
Giggles is just gonna like grab the tip of it and pull it down. Like not off his head, but just down so it's no longer tall.
Belle just takes it and hands it to Jing, who eats it.
Oh
Knack leaps at Dim Ding and tries to like take it back. Mike.
no!
It shocks you when you try to.
At that point, fucking Narkin. Oh,
This isn't causing trouble, is it?
no, you're fine. Right, anyway, to the plaza. Come on. And they lead you on to a sort of a large opening in between all the buildings. But it's certainly not an empty opening. It's hustling and bustling with all sorts of people, and they have sort of like little structures, like little, sort of like wooden boxes with like a thing over them. And some people are behind them, and they have all sorts of things. It's like that one dwarf you saw before who gave Knack that cool spear. But they don't have wheels.
My internet crashed.
Ah, fuck.
Didn't shock my internet out of service.
Yeah!
Hit the router! Hit the router!
Yeah!
Being bigger cables.
But yeah, how much did you catch much of that?
No.
Oh,
It-
phooey.
I cut off after being shocked my router.
Oh, foo. Man, Norik basically just like burst into laughter. It's like, come on, we'll lead you to the plaza. And you approach a sort of like opening amidst all the buildings, but it's definitely not empty. There's lots and lots of people here. And some of them are behind these sort of like box things. Kind of like that one bearded guy who gave you the spear. But these ones don't have wheels. There's all sorts of people, like, swapping shiny things for other sorts of things. Like food
Did you just say
or
shiny thing?
goods. Yes. I'm narrating from your perspective, okay?
Yeah, but Ding is now just looking at them with eyes that just get narrow and narrower slits as they just get wanting it more and more.
Belle, would you mind? And he like points to Ding as he probably begins salivating.
Okay, she she grabs a coin. She grabs a coin from the ground and just hands it to him.
That's not quite what I meant. I might make sure they doesn't start nicking things from people. Hello?
Well, oh my god.
What?
Oh, just the art and the mystery.
Oh, let's see.
I'm working on a Halloween icon also.
Oh,
I've
yeah?
been putting
You're
it.
doing great, by the way. We have a...
Well, if Ding wants it, Ding wants it.
That's not how that works. Just make sure he behaves himself, alright?
I mean, he'll only take it if it's loose.
If it's what?
Loose.
Moose?
Loose.
Oh.
Like if people let go of it or drop it, he's just
Fair
gonna
enough.
like,
Well, I suppose. Yes.
Yeah.
What do you
Also,
do?
sorry to interrupt.
Also
I-
looks at things like belt buckles and shiny clothing that all the nobles have on. Jewelry.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I just have to ask this out of game because it's gnawing at me. Is this Dragon Quest music?
no, it's I don't quite know what it's from, but it is not Dragon
It's
Quest. I can give
it's
you a
Monster
link
Hunter.
afterwards. It's not that either.
Really?
I can put a link for the track in the chat. But yeah, so what are you guys doing here?
Krashma is mostly here for One Eye's sake, and then she's gonna try to forget about this place as soon as possible.
All One Eye is like foaming at the mouth, like looking for the nearest armor possible.
And you look around. There do seem to be a plentiful amount of smiths in the area. Some with weapons, some with armor, some with jewelry, all sorts.
I casually approach the armor one.
You approach a human with a bald head and a bushy beard. A rather-
Wow, me in 4 years.
Is that a tall dwarf? No,
pardon?
not. Is that a tall dwarf?
A tall dwarf. Oh,
You just said he's bearded and stuff.
what is a one-eyed wolf?
No, is the human a tall dwarf?
You don't know that. You don't know. You don't know.
That's what Belle's asking.
She asked it out loud.
Ah, I'm fool. I am silly. Eh? What's that now?
Are you a human or a tall dwarf?
I'm a human, yeah.
Ah,
Armor.
like
No.
she just like. Ah.
Are you
I
interested
guess
in me
you
armor?
have
Are
those
you?
too. What?
Yeah, he was
What?
talking to. I was talking to one-eyed. Fuck.
Oh.
What were you saying?
I was just saying, I guess I can have them too. She walks away.
So what you looking for there, mate?
Points towards the armor, the same style of armor that the guards have. Then points back at himself.
You want You want a fancy set of armor like the knights have got, eh? It doesn't come cheap. This stuff is... This is an exquisite craft here. Indeed, glistens beautifully. This is a new set of fancy armor.
He puts 50 gold coins and 2 bottles of booze, of dwarven booze, on the table, and then looks back at the guy expectantly.
It'll take a bit more than that, I'm afraid. This is not easy to make.
Belle puts high quality deer pelt on the table. Well, I assume it's high quality. It is deer pelt that I've hunted.
This is a pretty nice pelt, and I do like the drink, but it might take a bit more.
How much more?
Knack puts the slobbered on shocked feather on the table.
What?
Does the eyebrow wiggle?
It's just a bird feather at this point.
Yeah, a bird slobbered on feather.
He just picks it up between his fingers and just sort of winces at it like...
Tell me that's a hard offer.
You got... Popo, you can make a persuasion check. Just, it's sort of like bartering.
Oh boy, with my -1 charisma, let's fucking go.
Whoa!
Oh!
All the goblins' big eyes are getting to him.
Well, that and he looks you over one eye, and he realizes like, did you make all that yourself, mate?
He nods.
I see, a fellow smith. Tell you what, do you have anything you're willing to trade me for this? Like any of your kit?
So is he essentially asking for like
He's asking for something that you've smithed along with the other things you've offered in exchange for this nice armor.
Most of my weapons I have like are made by myself, like headcanon wise. And he starts kind of like messing about.
Also, do you want to make a check to like look at the armor to see if there's anything about it?
Sure. Can I roll a Smith's Tools check?
Sure. Modified by intelligence, I'll say.
Oh no. Subtract 3 from that. So
10. It's a very nice armor.
Can I make a leatherworking check?
It's not. It's metal.
Yeah. But leatherworkers work with metal, like the stitching and stuff.
I feel like this isn't quite the same though.
It's not. It's studded armor. It's a different thing.
Yeah, it's like a
Plate
breastplate.
armor, not
This is a breastplate you're looking at right now.
Oh, it's
okay.
Don't breastplates usually have leather part? Never mind.
Maybe, but like
be inspecting the quality of like 5% of the armor.
yeah.
True.
Kind of like scratching his chin. So this is breastplate, right?
Yes.
Kind of like, actually, if I were to get armor, I would like something a little bit heavier if you have it.
Heavy armor. Let's have a look. And he looks through the other stuff, like. Well, what sort of heavy are you looking at, then, mate?
I can take quite a load, so as heavy as possible.
As heavy as possible. Not to. I don't mean to be rude. You might be a bit on the small side for the heavier stuff I've got, but I'll still give you a look.
How about this? Oh, good.
He brings out a he brings out on like some sort of mannequin. He brings out a hefty-looking, full suit of armor.
I assume it's for a medium creature, though.
Yeah.
What if I worked on it?
Hmm.
Or worked with one of them? I'm a smith. You're a smith.
That's true. It'd be quite a job, though. To refit a whole suit of armor to be a few feet shorter than what it was made for.
He's thinking.
Or you could give us the design and we can make it ourselves in a smaller way.
Well, that depends. Do you all have an entire forge that you can work in?
Not here.
I used to have it. He pulls out the brick of his original forge.
The brick?
Yeah, he took one of the bricks of his forge.
Oh, yeah.
We left a lot of stuff behind.
I see. So what do we say
Wait,
then?
He's kind of thinking, because there's something that comes to his mind. Like he knows that he's noticing that the party's not likely to stay here. Like he has that much insight on him, but also he really wants to do this armor and get the armor.
But he should also realize that we're putting up with this stuff for his sake.
True.
We could stay here long enough for you to make it.
It's certainly not a job in a day. Tell you what, it sounds like you lot are the travelling sort. How about you all do what you do, and then you and I meet up once you guys are on your way. How's that sound?
Wait, so what exactly is he suggesting?
So, above game, because Popo needs to sort out his other Sunday game to get that sorted, and he wants to take a bit of a break from this one to get that sorted out. Old One Eye is going to be staying here until that's sorted out, and will reunite with the party once he is able.
Okay.
And this is how we're doing that. He's going to work on this armor with a blacksmith, because that's why he wanted to be here in the first place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that something One Eye would want to do, Popo?
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, once you guys leave Albavon, Old One Eye will stay behind for now.
Yeah.
You sure you want to do this, One Eye?
He nods.
Well, we'll be back for you.
I'm hoping on it.
I mean, we're not leaving right away.
Yeah,
We
there's
can't stay
also
forever, though.
There's also
There's
what?
also that tournament thing that sounded fun. The tournament thing.
I never said that there was one right now.
Oh.
There's just a place for tournaments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Not
we
only
can-
that, but also... Oh, good.
Above game, we can come back when that's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing's stopping you from coming back here whenever you want to. Except for the fact that you, in character, it sounds like you don't want to come back.
It's less of like we don't want to come back, it's more of like
We don't feel welcome.
This place is challenging everything that Crushma knows about her life.
That's fair.
Existential crush.
And to be honest, Belle doesn't like has learned that she does not like cities.
Ah.
Just be here for 5 minutes.
And then you're like, hey, Knack, you ready to go? And you just look over at Knack's pickpocketing. Sounds like, what?
At least I can treat all of you to something.
Oh?
Kind of holding the coins in his hand and evaluating, like, I'll be back later for, well, work. So we can work together on this. As I look towards the merchant.
Sure thing, mate.
And he kind of looks at the party and kind of holding the sack of coins he has. He looks at one of the guards that have been accompanying us. Where would there be good food? And drink.
Oh, you know, mate. There's a right good tavern just over that way.
A little bit of a goodbye gift for now. As he looks towards the party.
I mean, it'd be nice to have a meal.
It seems like he wants to at least enjoy some time with the party while here and try to get them at least like some sort of entertainment out of this place.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yes.
Actually, as we're going, Giggles is gonna go up to Crushma and be like, "Hey, can I have my hat back?
Oh, right. Sorry.
I just want to hold on to it."
Hey, do you...
Yeah, Crushma will give back the hat. He seems a little
frazzled.
If you ever wanna like talk about things that concern you, gonna pull out Benjamin. Benjamin's a really good listener.
There, you rock.
Thank you, Benjamin. Crushma will give Benjamin a little pat on the head.
You can carry him for a bit if you want.
His eyes Google with wisdom.
Crushma will silently take Giggles on that offer and hold Benjamin for a little bit.
Aww.
In theory, now if Crushma gets scanned for magic, he might pick something up.
Yes. Oh wait, did you put the hat on?
No, Giggles is just holding the hat, but not wearing it.
Fair enough.
She's still wearing the helmet.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing that Crushma is sad, Ding goes up to you and just nuzzles you.
Thank you, Dan. I will pet the good boy.
He does a weird sort of purr trill thing.
Yeah.
He make weird noises.
Yeah. But you guys go to this. You guys go to this tavern. It's called the Battle Axes. Well, there's a sign, but like one of the knights with you points that out. And it's a lovely place to get all sorts of nice food and drink. Is there anything you guys can think to order? There's just a little like simple home food here.
Old One Eye wanting to kind of make up for the party a little bit. He puts the sack of wood 50 gold coins on the table, looking at the attendant. The best food and drink this can buy. And 50 gold pieces is a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
Right away, sir. and you guys get all the ale and juices of your choice that you can drink. And you get hearty beef patties and piling thick toast with butter and all sorts of chips and sauces and gravy and a big roast chicken. Crisp and tender, very well made, very fresh.
Absolutely delightful.
Some of the knights that are with you get drunk, except Jeremy. He's got to be the responsible one.
Designated driver.
Designated driver.
He's gotta ride the carriage.
Yeah, fucking Marvin and Norik get fucking sloshed.
Belle takes one drink, puts it down, ignores it.
Giggles had a good time the last time they drank. They're gonna drink.
There's plenty of juice to be had if alcohol isn't your taste.
Yeah. Prashma doesn't eat as much as she normally does.
Knack hands Giggles one of his ye old-fashioned Capri Suns he got. Good juice.
Yeah, and how
If
is
we're drinking alcohol, do we have to roll for it, or
if you want? We could just have this be a merry scene.
Aye.
And how's One Eye looking?
He is doing his best to try to cheer up the party, but deep down inside, he's feeling a little bit guilty that he is separating from the party because of. But he's feeling a little bit guilty because, like, in one hand, he has kind of forced the party to be here in a place he don't want to be, and that he really wants to be. But also, he really wants to, like, get through and do what he wants. It's a little bit of a complicated set of emotions.
Goblins don't usually do complicated.
They don't do confliction well.
Is there any chance, perhaps, maybe roll an insight?
You all may,
Okay.
if you so wish. Giggles, you care very deeply about All One Eye, and you know he cares about you. And that care lets you see right through him. You know how he's feeling. Belle too. Crushma, you're still a bit like this place just gives you the willies just in general. So you're not too perceptive of how One Eye's feeling right now.
Yeah.
Belle takes.
Do you want me
one
to
of her
roll for
red
you,
feathers.
Knack? Because I see that you're not in the roll 20.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, my internet's completely crashed.
Ugh. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's fine. You can
Get
see
that
if Knack
roll
knows.
for you.
Yeah.
Knack rolls an insight. 10.
Knack's too busy having food and
Yeah.
feeding Luigi.
Belle takes one of her the red feathers from her pack from why am I forgetting their name now?
It was
The
clear.
Phoenix.
One eye.
No, the griffin. But
Oh, right.
I think you
Griffin.
called it clack clack or click clack or something.
It was
Back.
black.
yeah. I pull it out and just like put it like in his helmet to make it look like one of the
He's not wearing a helmet right now.
oh well, I put it behind his ear.
Yeah.
And it's a much prettier feather than any of the ones the fancy people have.
Definitely much prettier than the one Knack has currently.
Yeah.
And then Ding comes up and just like puts his head on your lap.
Old one eye pet thing. Something has not really done before.
He nuzzles against your pets.
Dragon purr.
Giggles is gonna kind of like put a hand on One Eye's shoulder and just say,
I'm really excited that you get to make cool armor. So you'll have to be sure to, like, whenever we meet up again, you'll have to, show it off.
It's a promise.
It's just a goodbye for now, not for forever.
Jeremy puts a hand on your
Happy-
shoulder, One Eye. Indeed. It's best not to say goodbye for these things, more see you later. Wouldn't you agree?
Krishma will like give Jeremy a little, not like a hard job, but more of a I'm emotionally exhausted and don't really care if this is kind of job.
He puts his arms up, like fair enough, and he gives you all some space.
You better look after him, okay, Jer?
I'll certainly do my best. It's my job as a knight, after all, to protect the people.
Krishma goes back.
I suppose we'll keep continuing enjoying our food and drink.
Yeah. Indeed. Now, is there anything else you guys want to do around here? Or do you just want to leave straight away?
Out of character and getting kind of hungry. So
That's fair.
We could take a bio break.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Depends on, like, how much energy do you guys think you have left?
I can keep playing.
What time is it?
I can keep going, but it's getting kind of later, and I have other things I need to do today.
That is fair. We could probably, we could just do one more thing, maybe two, and then wrap up.
Yeah.
Right now,
I've
just got-
Okay.
yes, I've just got one thing I want to get one. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
There's just one thing I want Giggles to do with One Eye before we leave for good. Other than that, I'm like whatever everyone else wants to do.
So when I was taking a hiatus from the game.
Yeah, because Popo
Indeed.
needs to focus on another game right now.
He's a bit frazzled
Alright.
about it right now. I want to give him some time to sort that out.
Yeah. Sounds good. And I'm sorry, Mac is immature and also I have limited internet.
That's fair.
Oh, good.
Darn
Is
you,
the
King,
Moscow.
why do you have to go for my router?
Also, this is completely off topic, but I'm kind of sad because I realized I lost a file that I had that really cute The Beast Slumbers drawing on it.
Oh.
Oh no.
I didn't realize it until I was looking for it, and I'm like, where is it? Where's my drawing?
The beast slumbers.
So that's a shame, because there was other stuff on that document too, and I don't know where it is now.
Well, at least we will always have the slumbering beast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, is there anything else you guys wanted to do while you're here?
I think Krishma's done with the place, honestly.
Fair.
I feel like she's in a bad mood a lot of the time. That wasn't my intention with her character.
That's fair.
That's fine. Belle's kind of overwhelmed with all the
Her
city
mood
stuff.
tanked since she got in a place that she found out doesn't like magic, and she likes magic, so that's understandable.
That's
Oh,
really
Belle's
sad.
just feeling kind of overwhelmed with all the city stuff. Like,
Yeah.
what is all this contract stuff? Why do I have to sign things to even exist here? What is happening?
You guys have been flung right out of your comfort zone, so a
Yeah.
bit of culture shock is to be expected. Yeah. What about?
Belle is very much a country gal.
Yeah. It sounds like. I would assume Belle doesn't have much else to do here then.
Nah.
Anything from Knack?
No, Knack just steals, but the party told him to tone it down.
Yeah.
So he's not doing it as much.
Fair enough.
People
He's
get
just
mad when you
wandering.
steal things.
As Krushma said, session 1, you're wishing for consequences.
Yeah, is Popo still there? Can't tell.
I think he went on his bio break.
Fair enough.
No, I am still here.
Oh.
I'm still here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Well, I feel like now's a good time to wrap up if you guys have nothing much more to do here. You guys can... Before we do that little, like, wrap-up of leaving the city, though, you guys are welcome to... You guys can make a perception check for me if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
You'd have to roll for me.
You're right.
You notice nothing.
Well, that's fudging the numbers. I know I at least got like a +5 or something.
But you didn't roll yet. I'm not...
I can't. I need you to roll.
First,
for
I'm
me.
doing it! Yay! 18.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
that's right. I see all.
You're probably... I'd say that, yeah, Giggles and One Eye are a bit preoccupied, which makes sense. But the rest of you... Just, it's something you notice in the distance as you're making your way. It's just... It's one of those, like, fancy dressed sorts of folks. But, like, very fancy dressed, with, like, blonde hair, and he's, like, talking all big and stuff. Like, making some sort of fuss. Like, but you...
Is he the one we stole the feather from?
No, it's a different guy. It's a Knack and Bell actually make out his words, like, will there be any knights who would like to come on my expedition? And he's saying stuff like that. Seems like this guy's doing stuff.
Doing a thing.
So, aren't knights guards at the city?
Well, we met Jeremy and everyone else outside, so...
They do what they wish.
As you
No,
guys...
I mean, like, do you guys work for the city, or do you, also
We-
take job?
It really depends. Some work exclusively for the city, some make their way out and guard other towns, some work more freelance and just sort of protect people as they will. Just sort of wandering
Which,
heroes.
funnily enough, is the origin of the term freelance.
Yes. It seems, though, that you are all on your way. We will escort you to the exit, and then we shall part ways.
Thanks for showing us around.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you for saving us from that horrible beast. Trust me,
Thank you.
your
One.
deeds shall not go unheralded.
Thank you for explaining this new and strange world to us.
Of course.
We,
Hope that
we
map
will
serves you well.
rarely return.
Pardon?
We will rarely return.
That is
Well, we
fair.
gotta return eventually.
We will return, but not frequently.
Not frequently.
Yes. As you guys approach the gate, what do you say?
Is One Eye still with us?
Yeah, he used to be accompanying the guys to the gate.
Yeah. Belle's not good at this, so she just kind of like pats you on the shoulder, looks really awkward, and just kind of like says, bye. She walks backward.
Giggles is gonna kind of tap One Eye.
He looks back at you.
I don't have a whole lot of stuff. But if you want. Giggles is gonna hand the hat. Like, I know you can't wear it here, but like, just like a fun little reminder of your friends.
Are you giving him the hat?
Yeah.
He takes the hat and kind of. Oh, go ahead.
I say, like, you can't wear it here because people get grumpy about it, but you could like set it up somewhere like a decoration.
Kind of looks at it. How about this? You keep a hold of my helmet, I'll keep a hold of your hat.
Sounds like a deal.
And with a smile, he gives you a hug.
Yee! Giggles will eagerly hug back.
Aww.
You're also just in the middle of hugging. You're just gonna. Also, make sure to not get into much trouble because I'm I'm the local doctor and I can't fix you up if I'm not here. So you need to make sure to take extra good care of yourself.
He's nodding along.
We also won't have need to do nature healing.
Do Knack and Crushma have anything to say?
Yeah. Crutchma will sort of step up. She still seems a little bit out of sorts. This place bothers her. This place really seems like it was made for you, Lana.
Yeah.
I just wish it was made for the rest, too.
Hopefully once we meet again, we shall meet in a place where we all should be happy.
We'll come back soon, okay?
He offers a hand.
Crutchma's just gonna pull him in for a hug. She's very sad.
He hugs you back, gives you a pat in the back.
If this is what you're wishing for, then I'm glad you had it.
A single tear falls on your shoulder.
Aww.
As he's holding back, sobbing.
Crutchma will elbow.
Does Knack have anything to say?
Knacks off one of the Lugi's assembly knife bits. It's like, here, me and Lugi want you to have this to protect yourself.
I shall use it wisely.
Thank you. You go, Smith. Good.
And kind of ruffling your hair a little bit. Take good care of it.
Yeah. We'll see you again.
And yeah, Ding saunters like and gives you like a big lick on the side of your face.
He gives Ding a little bit of like a ruffling on the horn, like on the head, like when you kind of ruffle the head of a cat.
Yeah.
Gonna miss you too, little buddy.
Yeah. Indeed. So then, with goodbyes said and chances found, Old One Eye remains in Albavon for the time being, as the goblins continue their travels across the world. Who knows where they'll end up next? We shall find out next time on Mischief Makers.
Woohoo!
Bye-bye.
Dude, that wish line destroyed me.
I'm sorry.
It's not. Oh.
I'm sorry. You know how I have to take these things as far as they can go. They can't just be gimmicked.
Dude, I get you
Yeah.
so. I'm the same. That's my favorite shit. I love you guys so much.
The good shit.
Yeah.
Now I gotta design Giggles with the helmet instead.
She will become a witch knight.
Yeah. Also, might
Yeah,
as well
there's a
start
reason
putting-
why Belle has a negative charisma.
I'm gonna start putting Popo Doodles onto the screen so that the recording can see them.
For the people.
For the people.
I got you one better, homie.
Oh,
I can just post my sketch page.
oh. I might
Quite a
do
lot of
that,
sketching
but I want to
today.
post all the rest first because they're fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live crush my reaction.
Here's the page, by the
The
way.
girl was flabbergasted. I fucking love
Beside
this
herself.
lawyer knack.
According to me and my attorney, Luki, you have the right to remain silent.
Luki is
Why
a
did
fucking
you
tie.
draw Freshma in the chopper pose?
Because she was crying. She was having an existential dread.
The One Piece isn't real!
No!
I'm sorry, Kenji, but drawing Crush but crying is the funniest shit.
It's okay.
Here's the drawing of helmetless One Eye. Magnificent facial hair. The
Well
fucking
groomed.
crush suffering.
You guys want to see the progress on the icon?
Yes.
Sorry. Oh, very nice.
Ooh.
I shall see it in but a moment. There's the fancy man with his big feathers. I'm glad that you drew him exactly how I thought he would look, Popo. Just a fucking ponce. I already
Also,
showed
really
him.
Really
Here's
good job
the
with the shading so far.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
you're
never
very
done
good.
this sort of. I've never done this sort of really hard shading before, and I wanted to give it a shot. This
Yeah.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah.
Boopy.
I've always liked that type of shading.
Yeah.
I will leave it on this shot of old One Eye as we close out on the recording. So yes, say goodnight,
And-
everybody. Bit of a short
Good night,
session.
Good
but that's
night,
okay.
everybody.
Right.
Bye bye.
Bye.